Good evening, everyone, and welcome to session 3 of our FinTech Mastery Series. So this FinTech Mastery Series have been branded by Innovate, Incubator of Research and Entrepreneurship, or SIRE. Anyways, thank you all for joining again in another session on Friday evening. These events are part of our ongoing mission to support innovative startups on their journey toward growth, investment, and market readiness. And today we have a startup founder, Mazyar Torkpour. His area of expertise is in FinTech. We have two great judges, Parisa, Fataei, founder uh, at Accelerators, a specialist at the Accelerator Center, and Olga, marketing director at Near Foundation. Thank you all for joining to this session tonight. Just before we start, we have a disclaimer here. So please note that this session is being recorded and photographed. These materials will be shared on our social media to showcase the energy and success of the events. All video and material from this event are the property of SIRE and may not be published or reused without our explicit permission or tagging SIRE in your social media. SIRE is not responsible for the accuracy of statements made by any of the speakers during TechnoNet or FinTech Mastery events. Okay. And what services we give in SIRE? We have some itemized services that we give to startup founders at SIRE. So we start from idea inception, MVP development, grant application, mostly on Shred application, business development, and we boost visibility of startup founders via TechnoNet Summit events, these FinTech Mastery sessions. We have some podcasts. We have named them as SIREcast. Okay, the purpose of these FinTech Mastery sessions is to get the startup founders ready for their presentation in other bigger events, including our TechnoNet Summit 4. So we are supposed to have a FinTech competition in Summit 4, as we did in Summit 3. And we invite all the startup founders to have a practice in these online sessions. And if they want to compete in Summit 4, please let us know. We will put you in the waiting list and compare it with others, do a screening, and maybe select you for that FinTech competition. So after this event today, we will have 4 or 5 more sessions so far. So the 4 of the sessions have been listed. If you want to register, the link for the registration is given, and I will share the LinkedIn and Instagram pages if you want to follow us in our social media. And if there is any startup founder in this meeting today and you want to have your FinTech presentation, please go to this link, https://innovate.ca/bookpitch, and then book a time for your presentation. Okay. The other thing that the TechnoNet Summit 4 has been planned to be on October 19th in the same place as Summit 3, which was in Fairview Theatre, North York, Toronto. The QR code is given here if you want to register, and we welcome all of you to come for FinTech competition, for any other types of collaboration and contribution in this event. But you know that during June 23 to 27, I think we have the Toronto Tech Week, and we have applied to have an event during this week. So our event will be on June 23. This is Monday, from 9:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. So far, we have 5. So Mr. Stuart Brown, CEO of PyCab, he will talk about investments and tricks. I will talk about some grant applications like Shred and other things. And we have a Canadian investor, Jules Sukabut, but he's based in the US. And if you are looking for investment in the US, he will be a good connection. Reza Mustafavi, he's here. He will talk about I think mental health of startups, and Dr. Ali Izadi will talk about the business aspects of any startups. So if you want to register, the registration link and the QR code is given during the presentation by Mazyar. I will share all these links in the chat box, and I wonder if you could register for this Toronto Tech Week. So the registration almost is free. You can register for free for any amounts above $0. That's up to you. Okay, so this is just a short introduction on what we are going to do in these sessions and what we are planning in SIRE. Now we are ready to hear from the startup pitcher and the judges. So before we start the startup pitch, I wonder if our two judges, Olga and Parisa, introduce themselves to the audience. So can we start from Olga? First come, first serve.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for inviting me. Pleasure to be here. My name is Olga. I'm working at a NIR Foundation as a marketing program director. I mostly am focused on marketing strategy, operations, and execution, overseeing a couple of projects that are ongoing and sometimes change quickly. NIR Foundation is the organization that supports NIR. It supports layer one NIR blockchain with different initiatives and makes sure that people get to know and learn about what NIR is. And recently we entered as well as part of our Web3 journey. We also focused on AI, which is kind of logical in current world where we're living in. I've been working with the crypto startups since 2017 in Toronto, while going through different journeys of marketing. For the past 4 years, I've been with NIR and continue doing so.
Thank you very much, Olga. So, Parisa, please go ahead.
Thank you so much, Darius. Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. My name is Parisa, and I work as a founder experience specialist at the Waterloo Accelerator Center. I've been in the startup space for about 6 years, mostly supporting early stage founders. I studied entrepreneurship at the MBA, and I've been sat through a lot of pitch competitions. So I'm very excited to be here today.
Thank you very much for your time. Okay, if everyone is ready, we can start. Mazyar, please go ahead, share your screen.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. My name is Mazyar, and I'm co-founder of Paymento. Thanks for considering Paymento and joining to the meeting. Let me just share my screen and present Paymento to you guys. Okay, do you have my screen?
Yes.
All right. So let's start about what is Paymento. Paymento is a platform that turns any wallet into a fully functional merchant account. Right now, if you want to accept crypto payments, you have to rely on custodian and centralized crypto payments. Just like what we have in fiat world, you need to open an account with a company just like BitPay, Coin Payments, create a wallet, and money goes to that wallet and you can withdraw from that company. This flow actually is not aligned with ethos of cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency was supposed to be a payment method, a non-custodial and decentralized way to actually transfer money and making payments. But right now it's completely centralized. On the other hand, crypto and blockchains like NIR, Solana, Ethereum, they are ready for using in real-world payments, but the tools aren't ready. We have over 500 million wallet, but a merchant cannot easily accept crypto without sacrificing custody. So the other issue is that payment tools like Stripe and Square has dominated fiat currency, but we don't have something equivalent in crypto space. If you want to accept crypto, you need to understand how blockchain works. You need to have a website right now. You need to sacrifice self-custody, and you need to a developer to integrate your platform with the a payment provider. Paymento bridges gap. It's non-custodial, it's plug and play, and it's ready for mass adoption. The problem that Paymento is solved, the first one is loss of self-custody. In Paymento, you just need to connect your wallet. It doesn't matter which wallet you're using to our platform and start accepting crypto payments. We generate addresses from wallets and monitor the blockchain. Once the transaction comes to the blockchain, we wait for confirm, and after confirmation, we notify your system. The other issue is that there is no business feature in current centralized payment gateway. You cannot use it with our website. You cannot issue invoice for your customers. The other issue that we actually recently realized is that merchants who accept crypto, there are some merchants that wants to accept crypto, but there are a lot of users that don't have crypto. They have a credit card and debit card. So we need a fiat on-ramp inside crypto payments as well. The other issue is the no-code merchants are ignored. People who just want to sell product or service without having a website. But it's online, just like text message selling stuff on Instagram or social media. The other problem is absence of decentralized installment payment. In fiat world, we have companies like Affirm, like Afterpay, that you can buy now and pay later. But there is nothing in crypto industry. And the last but not least is in-person payment. There is no comprehensive point of sale solution for cryptocurrencies right now. Payment to resolve all of these issues, we are non-custodial by design. It has plug and play tools. We are implementing card to crypto on ramp. We recently added mobile wallet onboarding, so users who are not technical don't need to actually import the public key. They just can generate a seed phrase in client side and import it to any other wallet and start accepting crypto payments. We have decentralized BNPL and point of sale hardware will be ready. One of the most important features that we have is Payment Link. Payment Link allows you to just generate a branded payment page in a few seconds and share it with your customers. You can add your products, see all of your customers, get insight from your stores. And it's easy for even a tattoo artist, imagine a tattoo artist wants to accept crypto payments. He just can create a link, send the payment link, and the users can pay him through cryptocurrency. Money goes where? Directly to his own wallet. The next thing is accepting credit cards and receiving crypto. We didn't have plan to actually integrate these features 2 months ago. We launched Paymento 3 months ago, and after getting some organic users and running some survey with this user, we realized that we should resolve simpler issues, just like Payment Link, because we were heavily focused on decentralized BNPL, which is so complicated even for merchant and customers. But we realized that these simple solutions, actually these simple needs hasn't met. So we need to provide a solution for these issues right now. We talked with Transact, which is an on-ramp service provider, and we are going to implement their service to our gateway within a few weeks. We also realized that many merchants use mobile wallets, so it's really difficult for them to provide XPOP for our application. So we implemented mobile wallet onboarding. It actually solves the first onboarding friction for non-technical merchants. The next thing is crypto installment payment that we have planned to implement it in next year. We actually are going to use decentralized borrowing lending protocols and leverage them to allow users to get loan against their cryptocurrencies. Imagine you want to buy a laptop from a shop. They accept crypto, but you don't want to sell your Ethereum because you believe Ethereum price will go higher next year. You can use your Ethereum as collateral, get USDC loan, define how you want to repay the money back, and the payment will be done to your merchants. Paymento monitor the blockchains and it actually check your LTV. So we send whenever your collateral is on risk, we send notification to you. And we also send invoice to your customers to make the payment. And after completing the payment, the protocol will release the collateral to their wallets. We have 3 different revenue streams. First phase is the gateway, which is non-custodial payment gateway. We charge 0.5 fees on every transaction. The future revenue is 3% fee on BNPL transaction, and on phase 3, we have revenue from interest rate to save collateral before liquidation. We actually right now have implemented the payment gateway, and payment link is almost done. We are going to launch it within a few days. We are testing right now the software. And we are looking to raise $1 million for marketing, hiring, production, and legal. It actually, based on my calculation, this round can take us from early traction to a scalable growth, because right now all of merchants, we have over 400 merchants, and all of them found us organically. We had 0 marketing budget for that, and we need some raising fund to scale. The founder are me and Hadi. We are actually friends from high school. Hadi is expert in hardware and embedded system, and I'm working on software, mobile, and crypto and blockchain development since 2013. We have developed the most popular crypto exchange in Iran in 2016, even before Binance and before Kraken and a lot of popular order book-based crypto exchange. At that time, all of crypto exchange were swap, and we made a swap from real to crypto. But in 2018, because of lack of regulation and some issues, we forced to shut down the company. and we moved to Malaysia. After moving Malaysia, we built Prokey. Prokey is a cryptocurrency hardware wallet. It's open source. It supports thousands of cryptocurrencies, and it doesn't need any applications like Ledger and Trezor.
آره الان یه جلسه ورکشاپ همون پیچ دکه.
Your mic is open. Yeah, and we used we used Prokey to get a Canada startup visa. After coming here, I realized that competition in hardware wallet market is really tough because our direct competitor, Ledger, raised over $750 million. So it's not a wise decision to stay in the hardware wallet market. On the other hand, I had the idea of Paymento. Paymento is kind of unique because, there is no direct competitor for a non-custodial crypto payment gateway. And I think there are a lot of room for improvement in payment industry. That's why we started Paymento and hold Prokey. Here's the product roadmap. We have actually built a multi-chain non-custodial payment. We are going to integrate credit card to crypto for merchant who wants to receive crypto but accept a credit card. And payment link is almost ready. We have over 400 users, over 20 merchants, and all of them are organic. And this is the plan that we are looking to build up in the future. We also want to launch a token, but it's not our priority right now because we want to find the product market fit and validate the product. And after that, when we launch decentralized BNPL, we will need to launch our Paymento token. Before that, we are not looking to launch a token. That's all. If you have any question, I'm here to answer.
Thank you so much, Mazyar. I think we have a question on the chat.
No, but I wonder if our judges first give the feedback and then we answer the questions of the audience. So you can start from Parisa or Olga, whatever, doesn't matter.
Okay, thank you. I'll go first. You already shared your screen, I think, but it's fine because I can see myself.
Yeah, because okay, cool. I couldn't see you when I was pitching, and it was a little bit weird.
Okay, it's okay, no worries. First of all, thank you so much for this amazing presentation. I really enjoyed learning about Paymento. From what I understand, Paymento is basically like a POS system or a payment gateway, but designed specifically for crypto, right?
If I want to make it easy, we can say something like a Stripe in cryptocurrency. What Stripe has done in 2010 with fiat currency, we are doing in crypto but non-custodial,
Okay, just wanted to understand, is it just more software or hardware?
It's a software.
Software, okay. Yeah, a few things that I really liked. First of all, the tattoo artist example was really great. That helped me get what you're doing. And I know you're solving a big problem by helping customers accept crypto without needing, to be technical or giving up control. The fact that it's plug and play, as you mentioned, make is very helpful. Just so you know, I don't have any tech background, so I won't be asking anything super technical. No question about your blockchain structure or how your APIs work. I'm staying in my line. I just ask a few, I'll share a few thoughts from the business side based on what I've seen working with crypto and fintech startups and founders. Just some friendly suggestion that could help strengthen your pitch. First of all, I love to know more about your competitor because I didn't see any slide talking about your competitive analysis. It would be helpful, to see compare your
Yeah,
startup, your business Paymento to other crypto payment tools. This way, potential investor can quickly understand what makes you different and better. What's your value proposition compared to others?
exactly. You're right. We should add it to our pitch deck because I made this pitch deck for crypto investors and VC, and they know the market. So I think I don't need to mention market research and uh, comparing with other payment gateways. So right now, Paymento is, if I want to compare it with our current payment gateway, it's the only payment gateway that is non-custodial. All of them is custodial. So you have to open an account and a shared wallet with the payment gateway and withdraw money with them. There is only one solution which is non-custodial. It's an open source software called BTC Pay Server. For running BTC Pay Server, you have to run a full node or use someone else's full node and integrate your solution with BTC Pay Server. In terms of technical things, it's complicated, and it also only supports UTXO blockchain like Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Litecoin. You cannot accept Ethereum, Near, Solana, USDC, and Paymento is the only non-custodial solution that support all of these blockchains.
Yeah.
In terms of pricing, we are the lowest in the market as well. We charge 0.5% fees per transaction, while, for example, Coinbase charge 1%. You have withdrawal fee as well. So you need to pay network fee twice. One your customer sent to you, and another one you just withdraw money from the company to your own wallet. So it's more cost effective. It's privacy protected. It's wallet to wallet transaction, so we don't need to KYC our customers. Because in terms of AML, if you're intermediaries between two parties, you have to KYC your customers. But technically, it's wallet to wallet, so we just provide technology.
So that's make you different with others. It would be awesome if you create just a simple slide mentioning your business name and compare yourself with others, even if you think that you are totally different with them. Because I believe that there will always competitor in the market. And even if all of your audience are quite familiar with this ecosystem, this is pitch competition, and other non-tech founder and people or player will be in the presentation. So it would be better
I should
for
have
them.
customized it for this pitch competition. You're right. Thank you.
And as you mentioned, you have a lot of clear values in compared to others, so it's better to mention that as well.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, great. And I have some more comments, but I don't want to be the only speaker here. So Olga, do you want to add some more?
Sure.
I'll go after you.
Yeah.
Again.
Thank you. Thank you. That was very relevant comment, and one of those I have on my list for sure. So on the point of competitive advantage and other projects that are working in the same line, I think it's a big miss not to have that as part of your pitch deck, because you assume that investors who are you targeting with this pitch deck, Mazyar, know the competitive advantage and what is happening on the market. Show that. Don't assume, just show that, because assume is very tricky. That's one. I want to focus first on strong parts of the deck that I noticed, and then maybe ask a couple of more questions. So from what was working well with me while you were presenting the deck, you had clear problem framing at the beginning of it. You open the deck with the compelling market disconnect between crypto wallets. They're everywhere, but merchants can easily accept them, especially without custody. That's clear and understandable, and that gives you a strong setup for your solution and clear reason that your startup exists. Now, I like the slide with the founders or co-founders. You have a lot of credibility in the industry itself, in particular in crypto, and that could go a long way when you talk to investors because you actually know what you're talking about. And then your product design, which is user-centric because you have features like no-code onboarding, payment links you mentioned. Anything of those makes the life of the user easier. So that was compelling to me. Now, since I have marketing background and I've been in crypto for a few years, in particular, I think the deck could benefit from a better story around your go-to-market. If you could showcase it, how, because again, Parisa mentioned the tattoo artist example. I paid attention to that too, and there was, something memorable. However, like, who else is your ideal first user segment? Like, besides tattoo artists, whether it's freelancer, whether it's retailers.
Yeah,
I think it would be beneficial to define that. And then how do you reach them outside of word of mouth? Because you mentioned that those users you have now, they're all organic, but what is your plan for acquiring more users, right? And then maybe you could consider adding one slide that outlines your GTM strategy and also shows your growth experiences, like what you've done to acquire those users. That would be helpful for me, for example, to see. And I would think that you will get this question as well about user acquisition and go-to-market strategy.
Actually, we earned these users. 100 of these users come from Product Hunt launch. We launched on Product Hunt and we got a second rank of the day. And after that, we just promote Paymento on social media, just wrote some content and introduced Paymento in some forums and Reddits. So right now, the merchants found us. And right now, most of the merchants are from Europe. We have, users from all over the world, Australia, Africa, South America.
That's great. You have all these data points, and that's exactly my point. Like, you have this traction, but it needs more storytelling. Yeah. Right? Because you have them and you know where they came from, but probably investors will be interested in learning more where they come from, and then what are your repeated transactions, or what are your retention signals, who from those users stay on the platform, or which use cases out of those users actually stick on the platform, and you could build around that moving forward. You might make further marketing strategy decisions based on these data points that you have so early with your startup.
Exactly. One of the reasons, actually, I didn't mention it on the pitch deck is that I didn't want to make it so long because I know VCs and investors are so busy. So if I make a lot of information in the pitch deck, it's so difficult for them to go through. So actually, one of the investors told me, because our pitch deck was totally different. It was longer. So we shared it. And based on his advice, he told us to make it short because it takes a long time to review your information. So we can have a meeting. After that, you can explain for us all of the
Totally.
issues.
Yeah, I understand that point, and I heard that a lot. Trust me, I heard that a lot from investors and from startups who usually struggle with. So that should be concise, and probably Parisa can speak more to this since that her expertise. But in my experience, it should be crisp to the point. At the same time, you have to have more data points there to prove your market fit, your idea, and how it actually sticks.
Exactly. On the other hand, actually, we are working to, I sent survey for merchants. I have direct connection with my merchants, and I'm doing interview with them. Right now, I'm just, collecting more and more information to find the right direction for our startup. As I said, we changed heavily the direction of Paymento. Our pitch deck is totally different with 2 months ago because we were supposed to work on DeFi-based BNPL, and right now we are working on BNPL, crypto on ramp, because we want to build product that people need. This is it doesn't matter what I think or what I like to do. It matters what people really want. So I'm really gathering information right now. And we have the second round of the interviews in the mid of June. Probably after this, with more data, I can actually provide more accurate information for investors.
Parisa, maybe you had more comments around.
Yeah, thank you, Olga. That's so valid comments, and I've heard that from a lot of potential investor in the pitch competition. And you are totally right, Mazyar. You probably have 5 minutes to present the whole idea in front of real investors. So that's again, that's so stressful, and you need to cover everything. You don't need to go through all the details. We totally understand that, but I think they need some information to be there. Like, for example, they need to know about your total addressable market, Tam and Sam. They need to understand how big this market is, So it would be good if you have at least one slide or mention that in your presentation that, talk about the total addressable market or your ICP, the ideal customer profile. Because right now we don't know, this is an international business, right? So you have potential clients around the world, but you can't target all these segments at the same time, or at least at the MVP level. You need to niche that market at the beginning and mention that, hey, investor, at the beginning, I'll focus more on this segment of the market, but the total addressable market is this big, 1 million, 10 million, or whatever. But at the beginning, I'll focus on this niche segment. This way, they know that, okay, all these step by step to build this business and grow it and scale it here.
Yeah, you're right, exactly. And total addressable market right now in 2023, it was $1.30 billion.
It's awesome. You have all the numbers in your mind. Yeah, it would be better, when you talk about your roadmap, or before or after that, you can add a slide, just mention your total addressable market, Tam and Sam, and just try adding a slide. This helps people see the size of the opportunity. Then yeah, one more thing, use of fun slide, the last one, I believe, if you get back to this slide. To be clear on fundraising strategy, one thing that I hear often from investor is, how are you going to use the money? And is this only round to raise money? So instead of just saying we are raising 1 million, it's helpful to explain the bigger picture. For example, we are likely need 3 million in total overall, but right now we are raising 1 million to finalize product development and reach product market fit. This help them, help investor understand where they are coming in and what's milestone they are finding, the upcoming milestone.
Any milestone, yeah.
Yeah, show use of funds, in more details. You already mentioned areas like product, hiring, marketing in this slide with the that's great picture. It would be even stronger if you add more specific or even numbers. For example, we are using 400K specifically for product development or 200K for marketing and etc. and have additional slides if they ask more detailed question at the end, because
Yeah.
at the end of the day it's all about money.
Yeah,
They want to
exactly.
know where this money will go.
Exactly. Actually, right now, because we just have grown organically, I don't have an accurate CAC for each merchant. So, if I say something, just a number, is just a prediction, it's not real.
Right.
So that's why I didn't mention it, because we are in earlier stage, so I cannot, promise something that I can't do, or I don't have information about that.
Yeah, it's all about prediction at the beginning, but you probably have your own advertise or mentor to help you for financial forecast. You can just forecast a number and say, okay, for the market based on the benchmark and other people's experience, I probably need 200K for marketing and things. So that don't need to be exact, but it's better than, not mentioning that. They want to know how you're going to use their money,
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Maybe even in 1 or 2 months, we can tell them
definitely.
the accurate number, because we have more information about, the cost of user acquisition.
Great. Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks.
Back to you, Olga.
Thank you. I have another point to discuss with you, Mazyar, and this is something I would love to see, because you are talking about your platform and how it works and why it matters. I would like to see more visuals and how user flow works, right? Because it's hard to imagine, like I can see all these features, it's hard to imagine how it looks, what the user experience is, and how the app actually works and looks like. So if you could maybe add, it's slide 7, you have a section how it works, and it looks like a random screenshot, but you could use some pictures from your application, and that would be, I think it would go a longer way. Or alternatively, you could add another slide of product flow. Even theoretically, even if you don't have interface designed yet,
we have a ton of them. We can even show a video from that. You can right now use our website. Just go to app.paymento.
That's such a big selling point.
Yeah,
it should be. I think it should be part of your deck for sure, and then it would also help non-technical audiences. Like not all investors are technical, not like marketers are not technical. That would help to understand what you're trying to build, how it works, and what it could look like.
Yeah, that's a great idea. What about actually putting a video on pitch deck? Do you think is it a good idea? Because
would be awesome.
To put what? Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Putting video introduction or right introduction video even.
Yeah, a demo for how merchant.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah,
totally.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
At the end of the presentation, you can show them, the demo. That would be great.
Yeah. Do you like to watch the demo?
If you have it, yeah.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
I'll check your website, to be honest, and yeah.
Yeah, just give me a moment. Let me share my screen again. All right.
You can benefit from a group of marketing mentors as well, like Olga, to work on the messaging and value proposition.
So do you have my screen?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
But if there is any audio, you didn't share that.
It doesn't share audio?
No, you need to share it again.
Okay, I just mute it and type myself. You can create a store here. You just need to open an account or log in through your Gmail. You select the cryptocurrency you want to accept. After that, you need to give us your public key. For example, in this video, let me make it faster because I go to my blockchain.com account and export my XPOP. It's show XPOP and just give XPOP to Paymento. I paste it here. For Ethereum as well, I just connect MetaMask. It catch my address and my store is done. So my store right now accepts these cryptocurrencies. I have API key and secret key. I copy this API key and go to, for example, we have a plugin for WooCommerce, OpenCart. I didn't mention this on FinTech as well. So you can just install our plugin with just a few clicks. Just you come to the plugin, upload the plugin, and activate it. Here you just need to copy API key, paste it to your store, no matter it's WooCommerce or OpenCart. We are going to implement Shopify as well. And you say what's the approach you select what's the approach for behaving the payment. I selected redirect immediately and hold the invoice to get confirmation. So after that, when you, for example, go to your shopping cart, select the product, go to checkout, you have Paymento as payment gateway. You come to Paymento, and you can make the payment here. This is how it works for a merchant. Right now, we actually, because we had some feedback from users who cannot provide XPOP. The most difficult part was XPOP. In our beta version, we created a new feature. You can actually generate a seed right here. So you can import it to any wallet and you don't need to provide XPOP anymore. For all of the stores, you can have as many as a store you want. You can manage your store here, have a report, how many customers you have, how many sales you had, balance transaction, and you even have payment link here. This is the beta version. You don't have this on app. You can check it out on beta. In payment link, you can just create a payment link for example, for Insta. For example, you want to sell a Zara t-shirt on Instagram. Okay, you just write something here, upload image for your t-shirt. You have some options here. You can, for example, say it's $10 or any other currency. You can select which cryptocurrency you want to accept. And you see how the payment form look like. And after that, you can generate a link and share it with your customers. You can even manage after payment page here and see how many payments you had in the payment links. So even without a website, you can easily accept crypto payments.
Mazyar, I have a question. May I ask?
Yeah.
Does this process is one-time process for companies, or every time they should generate a link and share that with?
No, it's a one. You just create an
Just a
store for
one-time
once.
sign up, create a dashboard,
Yeah,
that's it. A
that's it.
key with a link. Okay, got it.
Yeah, you just need to, for each store you have, you need one API key and one secret
API.
key.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay. Okay. But after that, after generating that one API or key, the process going to be very short and one click to pay
Yeah,
for
you
that.
just need
Okay.
to manage your stores after that.
Okay.
You don't need to provide another thing to us unless you want to create another store. You have another website, you have another business. You have to do it for each business you have.
Okay. So for example, if I have a business with a couple of services or products, should I create link for each of them or just one under my brand?
It's depend on if you just create one store, but payment links is different. Payment link, you can actually have one payment link for each product, or we are actually implementing products to payment link as well, because in payment link you can have several products. So this is our next update. So it doesn't matter how many products you want to sell. It's depend on you. You can create several payment links or
And
one payment
customize
link.
that or have one
Yeah,
for them.
yeah.
Okay.
It depends on your needs actually.
Okay. How many active users, your end user going to be B2B or B2C? B2B, right?
B2B, yeah, they are
Okay.
businesses working.
Okay. How many active user or businesses right now?
Right now, we have 20 active merchants
That's great
and over
number.
400 users. Yeah. And the
Wow.
most of merchants, because I asked these people who registers and didn't become active merchants, the most problem was export, because they're using mobile wallets and you cannot export expo on mobile wallets. So that's why we created, wallet generation in our new update, which will be released in a few days. And yeah, I think this features is really, changing our conversion.
Okay, so you release the alpha version of the product, 20 company or client use that version and they provide some
Yes,
feedback. You make the idea much better based on that feedback. And right now you
exactly,
have beta version, right?
exactly.
So the business status is you are in the beta version and you are bringing more customer in
Yeah,
to see if people really care about this, to complete the product market fit.
exactly.
Great. So this is an amazing business status as a startup. You should highlight that
Thank
as
you.
well in your slides.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Thank you for sharing demo, Mazyar. While watching it, I feel like people who will be using the platform they should be pretty crypto savvy, because you clicked quickly between those wallets. Now I connect this. Now I go here. Like without crypto background knowledge, it's hard to follow, I think, what exactly you are doing and how it's all combines together. It's just a comment. I know you mentioned that no technical knowledge is required, which is true. However, I think some crypto knowledge would be required for people to set up their
Exactly.
accounts and
Exactly.
connect their stores or businesses.
Yeah, they need to understand what wallet is, how a wallet works. These are, the main frictions in crypto industry right now is education, even for exchanges, for any other.
It's been forever like that.
Yeah. This is something that we need to actually teach people how to actually work with wallets, how wallet works, what is XPOP. But basically, we made it easy for them to even with a mobile wallet without having access to XPOP or software wallets. Right now they can just create a store. And creating a payment link is easy. And even in Stripe has the same approach as Paymento. You just configure your payments, select what you want to accept, and yeah, it's not so difficult, but you need to have some basic knowledge about crypto.
Yeah, for sure. I had one more comment, but I don't know, Darish, if we have time for that.
Oh yeah, it's 7:30.
You are
Time's
mute,
flat.
Darius. We can't hear you.
Yeah. We have 10 more minutes time, so maybe we have some questions from the audience as well. One audience already has written a question in the chat box.
Yeah, I think I explained the question because Paymento is totally different with Coinbase. Coinbase Business, actually. Coinbase Commerce is a centralized payment gateway. It has high fees. It doesn't have, no code tools. So these are the difference that I already explained for Parisa when she asked.
Yeah, Olga, you have another comment you told?
I had another comment around, you have slide on, I know you mentioned you're not planning on launching the token just yet.
Yeah.
However, you already included token allocation. So I can see there is a little bit of dissonance here. Like, why would you include that slide if you are not planning to do that? This is one. And two, from the marketing perspective, I think actually token utility could be your selling point and additional brand asset within this whole system you're trying to build, because you could use it, for example, like a way to reduce merchant fees, or you could use it as rewards or loyalty mechanism. There are ways you could utilize it and actually add more value for merchants rather than just saying, oh, I'm not going to do that right now. However, you already have percentage of allocation. So that's a little bit tricky.
Yeah, you're right. Because, I pitched one of the VCs, crypto VCs in, consensus event. And they told me, if you want to launch a token, it's better to mention it. Because we see you have talked about that. And it's a positive sign for us. I really, you're right. I think we don't want to launch, we shouldn't mention. But, based on their feedback, I added to because I have mentioned all of these in white papers. We have thought about that. But right now, before validating product market fit, I don't want to launch a token because my main concern will be the price of the token. I want to build a product that people use, and the product makes money, not the token. So that's why I don't want right now launch the token. But
that's totally fine. What I'm saying, you might consider it moving forward. So the first point about including it in the deck, that was like side note, but then I would see your token as a utility tool for your platform.
I see.
I understand that somewhere on your roadmap it might be launched at some point.
Yeah.
But just from a marketing perspective, that could be a really good brand asset and a tool to use.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you.
No worries.
Okay. Any other questions from other people? No more questions. Reza, yes, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you for the presentation. My question is regarding the non-custodial gateways. I think there is a reason that there are not so many non-custodial gateways. And just to echo what Olga said, it is because of the complexity. Like layman, non-professional crypto people like me, they are not comfortable using non-custodial gateways. So my point is that translates itself in terms of the target market and TAM, as Parisa mentioned. So you mentioned a TAM which is not already a huge TAM, 1.5 billion is not a huge TAM, but that should be shrinking because of the lower traction in for non-custodial gateways.
Actually, the total address market that I shared is about the current payment gateway, centralized and decentralized. And you're right. There is a huge gap between fiat currency, what right now payment processors transact in fiat currency with crypto. It's a huge difference. It's trillions of dollars. But crypto is in early stage for using the payments. It was supposed to be a payment method, but right now it's an investment asset. People just like to buy crypto and to make money. But it's changing. It's crypto adoption is happening, and if you just go to Google Trend and search about accepting crypto, it's really the search volume has been increased a lot. So I think right now the market is small because it really requires education for everyone to accept crypto. Not all people have crypto assets, and most of people buy it for investment. We are at the edge that it's changing.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sharora. Yeah, Sharora has a question.
Yes, I have a question. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. First of all, thank you for your very well presentation. I have a question. As I understand, and Olga asked you, this is a kind of payment instrument that I want to know that is it a kind of instrument that people that are not professional in FinTech or transaction with the Bitcoin can use this kind of payment, or it's only for the kind of client or customers that have a like of investment in crypto and for a short time they don't like to sell their Bitcoins or every cryptocurrency and wanted to buy some merchant. This is a question that is it only for the professional clients, or most of the people can use it as a payment instrument?
Not really. Everyone can use it as a payment. Our main target audience are small businesses and freelancers, crypto-friendly freelancers who wants to receive crypto in their wallet. So anyone can use it. It's not difficult, as you probably have seen my demo. It's really easy. You just need to get familiar with the platform. It might sound difficult, but it's really user-friendly when you just go through it.
It is, but when you say seed phrase, that will push people back because they have no idea what you mean by that.
Of course, it's just, the basic things of crypto. For MetaMask, you need to understand what is seed phrase for all of the crypto wallets. This is non-custodial. We have to provide seed to and ask you to keep it safe. I think crypto is about freedom, and people know that they have right to keep their asset themselves. And right now, I know most people prefer to trust a third party to keep their asset for them, but it comes with limitation. There are a lot of unserved regions that don't have financial payment infrastructure, so they need to use something like Paymento for their payments. In South America, in some part of Asia, in Middle East.
Excuse me. Again, I want to get some clarification on this startup. I mean that is it what can I mean that if somebody it's a kind of collateral. You told that it's a kind of collateral. Some people that have shortened in the currency right now, they can use their assets and a form of cryptocurrency to make their transactions.
I don't get your question.
So I wanted to know about the aim, the main aim of this startup. Is it only a kind of assistant to the individuals that want to make some transactions currently and they do not have maybe their money in cash and they want to use their cryptocurrency as a collateral for making their transactions?
What you mean? Yeah. Some people can, accept crypto because, the current fiat currency decreasing in value. So they prefer to accept crypto. This is, we haven't built this product for those people, but it's useful for them, Some people might use it, to accept crypto or stable coins, USDT, instead of, for example, Turkish lira, because Turkish lira price is decreasing day by day. So it's useful for business in Turkey to handle payments through Paymento. Yeah, but we haven't built this for this reason,
And you, as the founders, will earn from the fees for these changes between the crypto and the money. You make or earn money through the fees for this kind of
no, we
transactions?
We get commission on processing transaction. We don't earn fee on exchanges. You can, because it's come to your wallet directly. You can do whatever you want with that. We have no access to that.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck for you.
Thank you so much.
Good job,
Thank you.
Mazyar.
Thank you, everyone. We are running out of the time. Is there any more questions?
I don't have any question. Just want to say great job, Mazyar. Again, thank you for sharing all this valuable information.
Thanks
and
for your
today.
feedbacks, Olga, Parisa, Dariush, all of you. It was really useful. It was nice to know you and meet you guys.
Wishing
Thank
you
you,
all the
everyone,
best.
for joining us. Have a nice weekend.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.